So Z-scores are when you're doing standard deviations and you're not matching the pretty numbers on the bottom of your graph. So let's start out a graph and then we'll do some practice with it. This is a review of yesterday, but I need you to be good at this. I'm just gonna be lazy. There's something or other. It's got a mean of 15 and a standard deviation of 3. I want you to draw me the curve. Please draw and label the curve. Diagram. Not sure what I keep referring to it as. In your mailbox when you get back tomorrow, there's an assignment, another stats one, but it's short. And it's just mostly by the end of today, you'll have it all covered. So I'm gonna draw my curve, and then I'm gonna divide it out like always. Saskatoon wants to make sure that we're all engaged in what's going on. So I'm gonna ask some questions, and then if you're at the Zoom and you answer some questions, you're considered to be engaged and life is good. So hold on. Jose, what number is gonna go in the middle? What number goes right there?
Not sure.
Okay. Miranda, help him out. What goes in the middle? Okay, what goes in the middle is 15. Your mean is the middle. And then we're gonna count up and we're gonna count down. Where are my people this morning? Okay, no. Sammy, what am I counting up and down by?
3.
3, right? This is what you go up and down. Left and right, however you wanna do it. So plus 3. Oh, I forgot to do my percents. Oh well. 18, 21, 24, minus 3, 12, 9, and 6. 0.15. So we put in our percents. And it should be symmetrical. Remember yesterday I screwed up, I added an extra thing and it was like, I'm staring at it going, something's wrong. Okay, because it needs to be symmetrical. So from the center, it's gonna be the same. And this way we add 3, this way we get rid of 3. So, let's see. I'm trying to put this in context. I don't know, the mass of a chicken nugget. Why not? So if you had, just to make sure you guys understand what this means, if you had a box of 100 chicken nuggets, then about 34 of them would be between 12 and 15 grams. And there'd be about 34 between 15 and 18. And between 18 and 21, there'd be around 13. Right, the 0.5 gets all messed up, and you might have 2 that are really big, but you'd also probably have 2 that are between 6 and 9 grams. It'd be really bad. All right, So, what percent of the nuggets are over 18 grams? Oh, I was going to use a pen, sorry. Ayla, what should I do first?
I'm not sure.
Okay, you need to make sure you contact Calissa today, please. I sent you a text.
Yes, okay.
Okay, all right. So first thing we do is we're gonna find that number. So we find 18 and we check to see if it's on here. And if it is, you go, woohoo, because that makes life simpler. Gonna grab my highlighter. The question said, how many are over 18 grams? Number of ways you can remember it. And right now, Michelle's going to tell me, am I going to go to the left or am I going to go to the right if I want more than 18?
To the right.
Correct. Yeah. Hold on for a minute. I have to go left to right. Yeah, this way. And a super easy way I figured, someone told me, we figured it out yesterday. Okay, 21 is over 18. That's where I want to be. So I want to go this direction. And then I'm just going to have to add those numbers up. 13.5 plus 2.35 plus 0.15. And those are all percents.
16%.
Nice. Okay, cool. That is what we were doing a couple of days ago. Pretty straightforward. Whatever I tell you, you just look for it on the graph and you add up the chunks. But yesterday, we had more fun. So, Harmony, you were here yesterday. What's the problem with this question? Using 10 grams.
The number's not given.
So what do we need to do?
Calculate the z-score with the formula.
So close to perfect. Z-score.
Yeah.
That's all. You got the right idea? It's not an oral test. It's not even going to matter. Right. So our problem is when the number that I want, that I'm asked about, is on my graph, it's super easy. 10 grams isn't, so I'm going to guess that 10 grams is about there. It's somewhere between the 9 and the 12. And I want less, so I'm going to go to the left. So it's going to be this part. The next step you guys don't have to do, I do because it makes me happy. I know I'm going to estimate. All of this first little chunk is colored in and all of it is definitely less than 10 grams. 0.15. And if you look, this next section is all included in that too, because that's the stuff that's less than 9. And then it gets weird because we're not getting this whole next section. So I don't know. What's half of 13? Anybody?
6.5.
Yeah. So you know what? Let's just say 7. I'm going to be lazy. You can get really fancy, but I'm just going to take half. So my answer 7, 9, 9.5. That little thing is similar to, kind of equal to around. So that's just a rough guess. So if I really, really screw up, I'll be able to catch myself. But you're right, we need to do the Z-score. So the Z-score from yesterday is Z is equal to X minus mu over sigma. And X is the number we care about. Renee, what number is the question about?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I think you said you're not sure, but I got my volume cranked, so I will say sure. All right, Shadow, what's the question about? What number?
Um, 15?
Good guess. No,
Oh,
that one.
10.
10.
Okay.
But the 15 is our mean. This symbol is for mean. It's actually called mu, just like all the kitty cats I keep seeing, but that's my mean. And the weird 6 looking thingamajigger on the bottom is a sigma, which is our standard deviation. So that's going to be 3. And now you do the math. Okay, I'll stop for a sec, make sure everybody can do that. Also page through. Order matters on this one. So 10 minus 15 is minus 5 over 3. So my Z-score, oh, my brain's not working this morning. So sorry. 5 divided by 3, 1.6. 1.67, and it was negative. That negative is really, really, really important. And so that's my Z-score. It's not the answer, but we're on our way. And I put standard deviation there to remind me that's what that measures. And before I do anything else, I want to see how it compares to my graph. So all of our standard deviations are measured from the center here at the mu, our mean. And if we're going this way, see how we were subtracting? This is all the negative sides, and these are positives. So it says 1.67. So there's -1. And that's where my line is. I'm going to say that's pretty close to 0.67, right? It's not all the way to -2, but it's part way. So that is in a good place. Who remembers? Hold on. Nope, that doesn't work. All right, Harmony, what do we do now? Because that's not a percent. What do we need?
Multiply it by 100.
Oh, such a good guess. But no, not yet. We need this. This delightful Z-score table. Hopefully, you guys have a copy of it. And it's okay, sorry, if it's all messed up, because I will make you a new one. But try and find this. It was a long legal sheet. Because this is how we convert to percents. If you don't have it, just follow along and it's okay. So the first thing to notice on this chart, there's 2 halves. The left-hand side, see, talks about your Z-score. These ones are all negative. And if I move it so you can see the right-hand side, these ones are all positive. So we were looking up negative 1.67. So the first two numbers, so the whole number and the first decimal place, are going to be in this column. So I need to go down. Basically, I'm looking for negative 1.6. Okay, so go down this one, and there's negative 1.6. And I take my ruler, my highlighter. Okay, just my highlighter. And I know my answer is somewhere in that row. And then the 7, I have to read it, and it's weird because this side is backwards. It starts at negative 2.9 and it goes towards 0. And this part kind of feels backwards to me too. But I find the 0.07. So this is my other one. And I just connect the two. So 0.0475. So first two numbers are in this column, and the last decimal point is across the top. We'll do a couple more in a minute. All right, so there's my standard deviation. Usually what I do, whoops, is let you see what I'm writing. I just cheat. I write from chart so I know where this number is coming from. 0.0475. That's not a percent. Hey, Harmony, what should I do now?
Multiply it.
Nice. Exactly. We go times 100, so you get 4.75%. That's the point of the table. That's the point of the Z-score, is to let you do the questions when you don't have the numbers across the bottom. Now, I'll fess up. My estimate was fairly crappy. I said it was about 9.5, and it's actually 4.5. Meh. The estimates, when you're off, it's going to be like you estimated 9% and it's like 90. That's when you know you're really wrong. But we were just doing a best guess. And I know for sure from here and here, that's at least 2.5 with these two. And then a little bit more. Sounds great. That's what Z-scores are about. From yesterday, I just want to do a couple of these ones. So this is page 29. Okay. Find the percent of data associated with the scores. We did 1.56. I just want to do a couple of more of them. Blah. And then we'll do some practice ones just to make sure everybody's on the same page. All right. Can you try, if you haven't already, to do negative 2.19? That's a Z-score. So I want you to find the data associated with that. Miranda, did you want to email me later, or can you unmute? Because I don't seem to be able to unmute you. If you want, just email me later. Oh, there you go. I was worried. I'm glad you can unmute. Okay, so never mind. You can mute again.
Okay.
Okay, you're there. Negative 2.1. It's not like you can walk me through this. So negative 2.1. So here's the row I want to be in. And then I pull the 9 off the top, right? This one is my last column. So this corresponds to 0.0143. If we multiply by 100, I'm going to get 1.43%. Okay. All right. I would like you all to do 2.03, and then I'm going to pick on you. Heck, I will pick on you, Miranda, and you can give me the answer for 2.03.
I don't have that paper.
Oh, well, then I guess you don't have to. Make sure you pick it up in your mailbox tomorrow.
I will.
Okay. Who's going to save you? I don't see Dominique. Samantha, Sammy, can you save us? 2.03. Talk me through it.
Yep. So you have to go find the positive two on the positive side of the numbers. Look for 2.
Okay.
Uh,
So I'm going to go across at
Yep.
the 2.0.
and then it's 0.3. So then you have to look for 3. So I ended up getting 97.88% when I converted.
Okay. Just the way you said it, my brain was twitched in the middle of it. So 0.9788 times 100, 97.88, which is right. There we go.
Yay.
Yay. Before we go further, I just want to see what I have to do on this practice thing. Okay, let's look. Nope, I'm going to leave the practice for you to do. But I want to show you something else. So back to a chunk of loose leaf. You know what? I'm going to keep using my chicken nugget picture because I'm too lazy to come up with a new one. All right, so we're back to here. And we're going to determine what percent of nuggets are over 20 grams. First thing I want to do hey, like, if you look at this, is the 20 written down here somewhere? Clarissa, do you see 20 across the bottom here?
No,
No. So we're going to have to do what?
I don't know.
Okay, good. Well, you know, I was hoping you weren't going to say cry. So yeah, we got to do something. So I'm going to guess. I'm going to say that 20 is right about there. You could even put it halfway every single time, but if that's 18 and that's 21, I'm thinking it's a little closer to 21. Larissa, I'm going to pick on you one more time. If I want nuggets over 200 grams, so from my line here, do I want to color in the stuff to the left or to the right?
To the right.
Perfect. This is the part I want. So I'm going to do an estimate. Again, you guys don't have to do this. I know it is all the 0.15 plus all of that 2.35 section plus, I don't know, my estimates have been really bad. So I'm going to say plus some more. I know it's got to be bigger than those two added together. Hey, Shadow, what do I need to do now? Because I don't have one of these nice numbers across the bottom.
Maybe divide it by 2, like 20.
Close. But
No?
if this was square, we'd have a good chance of doing that, but it's curved, so we're messed up. Can somebody help her? We need to calculate something.
Score.
Yes, we need to do our Z-score. All right, I want you all to do that right now. So if you forgot, your mean is 15 and your standard deviation is 3. So that part's going to stay the same. We just care about 20 grams is going to be the number that we care about this time, our data point. Hold on. You guys do that. Jody wants to talk to me. So big excitement, everybody. They are opening up. Oh, this is gossip. I shouldn't tell you, but I will anyway. They're opening up applications, it looks like, for both the 10, I think both the 10 and 12 for next semester. Y'all don't have to reply, but if you happen to know someone who needs their grade 10 or their grade 12 and you think can handle it, right? They're in a good space, please get them to apply. All right, back to the question. So 20 grams is the number we want to know about, minus mu, that was our mean. Jose, what was the mean?
What was the mean?
Yep.
Like 15 or something?
Forget the or something, it's exactly 15. Nice. All right, what's the standard deviation? You're on a roll, keep talking.
Me?
Yep.
What's the standard what again?
How much is the standard deviation on this question?
Is it 20 grams or something? Or 3?
Yes, good job. We already used the 20. All right, so we've got 20 minus 15, which is 5 over 3. And I realize that's going to be 1.67. I should have used a different number. But this time it's positive. Okay. Standard, whoops. I have a request. If I keep writing and you guys can't see it anymore, feel free for somebody to like, Joanne, we can't see it. Don't know what you're doing. That'd be cool. Because otherwise I feel kind of silly. Can you all give me either a visual or an electronic thumbs up to say, yep, I got the standard deviation thing going on. I can do a Z-score. 2, 3. All right. If you're struggling, make sure that you come and see me at some point. Let's get this figured out. Or Catherine. Okay, now 1.6 standard deviations. The moment you do a Z-score, assume almost every question is going to ask you to use the table, right? Unless it just says find the Z-score and stops. So I want to find 1.67 on this chart. So I need to start on the positive side. Michelle, I have not picked on you nearly enough today. Can you tell me what the number is going to be?
For
1.67.
it's going to be 0.9525.
Maybe? I don't know yet.
Oh,
So-
do I? Oh,
That's
sorry.
okay. So we got 1.6, and then we got the 0.7. 95.25, exactly what you said. Lovely, thank you. All right, I'll put that over here. So from table, 0.9525 or 95.25%.
Do we have to write that from table?
I knew that was gonna come. No, you don't. But I'm just thinking for somebody who's watching the video later, it might be like, or looking at my notes, they're like, where did that magically come from? But we have a bit of a problem, my people. A little while ago, oh, let me get the picture back. There's our picture. And we said it's this squiggly bit that I just colored in pen again. And I estimated that to be like around 2.5%. And the answer we just got was like 95. Eek! What did we do? And we're not wrong. Does anybody want to take a stab at what might have happened? Oh, everybody's being quiet. All right, I'll give you plan B then. If you take a look, and no one ever looks at this. Look at this. This is your table, and it says to determine the percent of data with a Z-score equal to or less than a specific value, locate the Z-score on the left side of the table, match it with the ... What they want you to know is every time you use this delightful little Z-score table, the only thing you're gonna get is a stuff less than the number. So this 90, move it again. Move that out of the way, that way. Start, adjust this, give me more room. There, that 95 we just got, you know what? That's everything less than what we want. That's the part we didn't color. That's all the chicken nuggets, dang it, I did it again, that are less than 20 grams. Oh, could there only be someone out there who's willing to tell me how I could possibly figure out the ones more than 20 grams?
This from
They
100.
cross multiply.
Oh, no, not cross multiply. Jose, what do you think? Oh, now you muted on me.
You minus from 100.
Yes. All you need to do is go 100 minus 95.25, and that will give you the answer. Yeah, I want to say like 4.75 maybe. Okay, try that again. Minus 95.25, boop, 4.75. That was my point, is that's what I do the estimate. Because when I screw up, it's because I'm not paying it enough attention, and I'll just give that answer as 95%. It's like, no, go back and look at the picture. There's no way that this part is 95% of my graph, but it certainly could be about 4.75%. All right. I think, nope, let me back up. Does anybody have any questions? Going once, going twice. All right, so just a reminder of everything, and I'm going to stop in like the next couple of minutes. Your math exam on this section, I think I posted it, is going to be next Friday. Okay, we are more or less done this chapter. There's just different variations on this Z-score stuff that we have to look at. So Tuesday is going to be environmental. Math is going to be on Friday. I'm sorry the exams are on the same week, but you know, it's getting to be that time of the year. What I would like you to do now, so one, watch the video, and that you can do pages 30. There's 2 here, and 31, and that's it. All right, so 1, 2 questions. Do that before tomorrow. If you have some questions, we'll look at them. Unless you want to watch a bunch of videos, don't go into finding values. I just want you to be getting good at finding percents. Okie dokie. Let me